Our pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE channel as we get ready for the Blue Devils and the Panthers, and Jacob Zier joining us now. Scott Devereaux said, talk to one of the other coaches for a change. I think it's because he thinks I gave him bad luck last week or something like that. Jacob, defensive coordinator. I said OC, defensive coordinator. Talk about last week and what happened. And I'll tell you, I watched their quarterback play against Eastmont. He's a load to bring down.
He is. He's a good football player, and we felt really prepared going into the game and felt like we had a good game plan and played really solid football. I felt like the whole game, there were really a couple plays that we gave up late in the game that ended up costing us, and it was very disappointing to not get the win when we played so well for so long. But there were a lot of things we can learn from that and a lot of ways we can get better. So overall, at this point in the year, it's a good learning tool for us.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. A lot of coachable moments in that game.
Yeah, very much. There were a lot of good things that we can build on, and a lot of things that we can improve on at the same time. So it's good for us in the long run.
Homecoming week. All the coaches say they hate homecoming week. Tell me about this week and keeping the guys focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, that's the challenge with homecoming. That's it's a little bit too loose at times as a coach, but it's a good thing. It's fun. It's exciting. You can tell there's a different type of a feel to it. So it's fun. You just got to know when to have the fun and know when to be focused and get work done. So we're trying to balance the two and still get a lot accomplished for this week, and also looking forward to the week after this. So.
I'm actually getting a chance to talk to a guy that I wanted to talk to anyway, because I've been to practice every week to watch these guys, and you're running all the time. Yeah. What is with that? I'm serious. He runs more than the guys run during practice.
Yeah, that's true. For me, sometimes the best way to teach is to do it. And sometimes if you're saying the same thing over and over and it's not getting through to the guys, sometimes showing them how it's done is the best way to do it. And so finding a way to communicate what you're trying to teach in a way that they'll understand. So it's more of a challenge to them than anything. So I kind of try and race them to the football and see who can get there before me. And a lot of times they beat me and I feel really old, but it's totally worth it. So it's helped a lot, and I think our guys respect it, and they've improved in a lot of areas because of it. So
let's talk about what happens after this week. I know nobody wants to think about that, but everybody in the community is. Keeping the kids focused on Walla Walla and not thinking ahead to Bridge of Sportsmanship, district championship, the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a challenge. Throughout the whole year, you're always looking forward to certain games. You know it's on the schedule, but the important thing is to take it one day at a time, take it one play at a time, one rep at a time in practice, because if you look too far in advance, you're going to miss what's right in front of you. So staying focused on what's right now is going to help us get to where we need to be for next week going forward. So just trying to make sure that we're clear about who we're preparing for this week, what we're expecting for this week, but understanding and not shying away from talking about what's coming up. Everybody knows the situation. We all know what's coming up and what to expect, and we're excited for that week, but that's that week, and we're looking forward to this week right now. So we're trying to take care of business while we have it.
Your initials, do the kids call you Jay-Z?
They don't. So I've had that in the past, but this group, they just call me Z, and I've never had that before, but I don't mind. I like it.
I kind of thought that was automatic. So,
yeah,
Coach, thanks for taking the time.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Grant and I will come back and take a look at tonight's starting lineups as the Blue Devils and the Panthers coming up next on the NCWLIFE channel.